Hey everyone, what's up? This is Scoizen from Scoizen Effect. Today I have a tutorial on making some quests for your adventure maps, which is a pretty cool concept. And by default, in the mod Custom NPCs, which this video is kind of based around, you can do you can already do some pretty good quests. I'm gonna show you how to make a quest. But if you combine it with this MC Edit filter by Seth Bling, you can really make some even better quests. And I'm going to show you what I mean by that, how you can add more quests. All right, so anyway, I've got Minecraft up here, and I made a new little arena. For some reason, Minecraft's a little sticky. It's not good. And we have a custom NPC over here, and he's going to be the guy asking for our quest. And okay, and over here we have some items that I made. First, these first three I made in an anvil. We have the chipped emerald, two of them, and you need to have two of anything that you want to. Let me see. Yep, we can take stacks of 64, so I guess I didn't need to make two. Then we have our fractured emeralds, which I made in MC Edit using Seth Bling's filter. So, why don't I show you how we can make a quest with a fractured emerald? First, we need our item. So, I'm not gonna show you how to make these custom items, so to speak. Assuming that you made one of these, I made two, but I just pull out a stack of 64. Not that I need 64 at all. Go over, and yes, this is I don't know what I was thinking. I'll pull up your NPC wand and go into the global tab. I know there's under the advanced tab we have dialogues, and that's how you attach quests. But first we need to make our dialogues and our quest. So let's make a new dialogue. Sandman's make a new dialogue for Nopes. And I'm gonna call it Nopes. And because for obvious reasons, go into dialogues. Now add a new category, and I'm just gonna I call them all very generic things like one, because how do you forget the first dialogue? I mean, one. Hello, can you get me a fractured emerald? Jeez. Emeralds from, I don't even know where that is, the chest over there. And I know you're probably thinking, well, why don't you just pull one out of anywhere? But I'll show you in a minute. So close. Now, that was the dialogue text, so when you right click on him, that'll pop up. Now, availability. We don't need to worry about this just yet, but I'm going to touch on it because this whole tutorial is kind of based around dialogues and quests. So this is when it's available. After a dialogue, another dialogue, like someone else's dialogue. That way you can have like quest 1, quest 2, quest 3, and then you can't get them all at the same time. You need to complete quest 1, then move on to quest 2. It's useful. Or you can do before. That's pretty self-explanatory though. And can you get it? The whole day, during the night, or during the day? Well, let's say whole day. I'm going to make this one. Now, the faction options. This is who can. I believe this is Now this is hard. I don't understand the factions. I'm hoping Nopes will make a little something on his new faction system. It looks interesting, but I don't understand it. But I believe that if he becomes one of these factions, what factions are available? If he's like this, then maybe he's not available, or decrease 10. You know what I mean? I don't understand what's going on here. So I'm not going to touch that. Don't touch anything that you don't know what it is. It's safe to live by, I think. Not very adventurous, but whatever. Now we have the dialogue options. But before we make our choices, that's what these are, our choices. We need to add another dialogue. Actually, make the whole one. I say, what about this one is going to be 2. And this is kind of the final one. I know where it's very short, but I'm trying to keep videos short. Thanks. Assuming you said yes. And if you said no, well, I'll tell you what. Go back to your first dialogue and go to dialogue options and make a new dialogue option. Name the dialogue option whatever you want to be able to say. So say we want to go, no, dude. No, dude. And this is the color, and this is a hexadecimal color code. So, if you don't know what that is, go on W3 schools and learn. No, I'm kidding. They have a color picker, and it works. I mean, see? That works. Or if you have like Photoshop or GIMP, those both also work. Now, but this is good. This is kind of a whitey color, I believe, and a white gray. Now the option type, disabled means it won't show up. Role means do it. Like if there's a quest, it means do it. Or it doesn't mean quit, and it doesn't do like a command. It just means roll with the flow. The command block is, now this could be useful. You could have like teleport, I don't know, all players 0 0 0. Yeah, that'd be lovely. That would teleport us to somewhere. You know what I mean? So that's kind of useful. You never know when you might need to teleport someone into the ground. Or close. And that's what we want this to do. It's going to close the dialogue. And are there any others? Yes, there's a dialogue, of course. Which is where you select a dialogue, and if you choose this option, it brings you to this dialogue. But this first one is going to be a close option. Next one is going to be a continue option, going to the next dialogue where we will get our quest. Okay, I guess. And go to dialogue and click select dialogue. Go to Nopes' dialogue and choose 2. Now when you click this, it'll bring you to dialogue 2. So now, kind of following the path of things, we're going to go to dialogue 2 and make the dialogue options. This one's going to be I'm on it. And make it a roll. And actually, I don't think I should have a quit option because we already said we're going to do it for him. So by this point, you're going to do it. So, alright, that's cool. So now we've come to the point where we need a quest because now we can't go any further without one. So go to global, go to quest, and make a new one. And for some reason, this is kind of like the master one. Like you can have a bunch of quests. Nopes' quest. Quest. Save. And then double click on it and we can add this one. And I'm going to call this the fractured crystal crystal. Oh, no, 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 no. It's an emerald, not a crystal. Quest. There we go. And quest log text. So when you look in your quest log, which is a new tab that appears in your inventory, inventory type tab thing, it'll say this: get the emerald from. Why did I capitalize? From the chest. Done. And now completion. I don't know why they say huzzah. Now this is something, okay? They always say in like some older books. They always had huzzah and stuff. But have you ever heard someone say huzzah in real life, besides sarcastically? No, neither have I. So anyway, let's go over to the quest type, and it's an item quest. But we could also choose a dialogue quest or a kill quest. Both very useful. Then click setup. And we're going to take a fractured emerald. Whoa, not that many. Just one. There we go. A powerful jewel. The reward. Oh, I think this is a big one. So, I mean, this is hard. So I think like a kajillion XP and an infinity sword, which isn't even in vanilla Minecraft. Then we'll make it repeatable in case I have to retake this video because it doesn't work and I just kill every NPC or something crazy. Complete by NPC. And yes, we want this to be completed when we go back and talk to Nopes. There we go. Save it. And then back. And then back. And now we can go back into our dialogues. Choose our Nopes dialogue. Go to and then pick the categories tab. I'm sorry, the categories tab. Then click on your category. Then select your quest. Go to Nopes' quest. And then select the Fractured Emerald quest. Or whatever you made yours. Alright, so now we have everything set up just how we want it. So go to the Advanced tab. Go to Dialogues. And click Select Option. Go to Nopes. And pick one. Done. Okay. So now let's dump my inventory, set it to day, and turn off rain because I don't know. Now let's walk up to Nopes and see how things came. Hello, can you get me a fractured emerald from the chest over there? No, dude. Oh, just disregard that. That's from another quest that I did for another video that I didn't end up putting online. So this time we're going to say okay, because apparently we're not getting anywhere when we say no. And he says thanks, and I say I'm on it. And he goes, and then down here it'll say start a new quest, Fractured Emerald quest. Well, I happen to know that the Fractured Emerald is in Gondor. What was I thinking? But first let's try and jip him, because a chipped emerald, as everybody knows, is a lot cheaper than a fractured emerald. What do you mean? I got you the emerald. It's right here. Oh, and by the way, let's turn it to survival so I can show you. This is the quest tab. The Fractured Emerald quest. How cool is that? But he's not taking it. So, we know, okay. We could try and jip him again, but just trust me, he won't take. Well, no, why not? Let's try and jip him. No, he just won't take it. So he has a high standard. Must be fractured. All right, now give it to him. Huzzah! Complete. I'm a level 190, and I have an infinity sword and a fly on my head. Sorry, that last part was random, but true. That's annoying. So now I'm gonna kill Nopes. Okay, thanks for watching. Please rate, subscribe, and whatever else people do on YouTube. Not used to this. First video. Cut me some slack.